The primary inspiration for my version of the Crucifixion was an altarpiece by the 18th century French painter and longtime denizen of Rome, Pierre Subleyras, The Crucifixion with St. Mary Magdalene, St. Eusebius, and St. Philip Neri, which can be found in the Pinacoteca di Brera in Milan. I used a similar three-quarter view of Christ on the cross while making a variety of changes to the design of the figure, mostly to make the anatomical construction more robust. My representation of the Magdalene also has certain obvious similarities to Subleyras' painting, as do the clouds, while the figures of the Blessed Virgin and St. John derive from other, more obscure sources. As an aside, there is a controversy among traditional Catholics about representations of the Blessed Virgin fainting during the crucifixion. Now, part of the reason for this controversy is that the Blessed Virgin was supposed to have shared fully in Christ's passion, and the idea of her losing consciousness or fainting when she was supposed to be joined to Christ's suffering on the cross seems scandalous to some Catholics. But the reason that I chose to do this anyway has to do with a tradition that goes back to the mystic Mary of Agreda, who claimed that the Blessed Virgin did in fact faint at the moment that Christ expired on the cross, such that her soul actually momentarily left her body in union with Christ's own soul departing his body. And so this particular tradition, I think, is a reasonable way of justifying this particular pictorial decision, even though it has been controversial at times.